This next person you probably know very, very well. He is Prometheus, and we've got a bunch of things named after him because he is the savior of humanity. He is the Titan who defied Zeus. He is the one who gave fire to humanity. And then Zeus chained him to a rock where an eagle devoured his liver daily as a punishment for being so naughty. And Prometheus' name is supposed to mean forethought because he was thinking ahead and he wanted to help people, I guess. But what if I told you that this figure was not as brave and cool and defiant as we were taught he was? I will do that in a minute. But let's take a look at his name. The official explanation goes as follows. His name can be broken up into two parts. Pro, meaning before or in advance, and Metheus, meaning to think or plan. That's why his name means forethought. Okay. He's thinking ahead, right? He's thinking, oh, these humans need a little bit of help. They need to grow. They need to evolve. I need to give them fire. But why did he have to steal fire from the guys? I mean, fire is a basic element already present on Earth. It was already present on Earth. It was here way before people were. To control fire, yes, that's a different question. But surely people who came up with things like language and all sorts of other cool things have managed to control a little bit of fire without the help of a god. What if Prometheus didn't give fire to humanity, but took something for himself? And then if you look at this word, his name has nothing to do with fire, according to the official explanation. And you would think that a name reflects somebody's actions or abilities. Names had meanings, okay? And names revealed character. According to this explanation, nothing is revealed. Let's look at the Hungarian version then. According to the Hungarian version, and in Hungarian Prometheus is pronounced Prometheus, but it shouldn't be pronounced like that, because pro means pyro, and you might think of pyromaniac and all the words in which we find the root pyro. Yes, but in this case, that's still not the word for fire, because piros means red in Hungarian, okay? That's it. Red is associated with fire, absolutely, if you think of chakras and if you think of fire itself, yes, but wait for it, because pro means piros, okay? Red. And we have a bunch of words in Hungarian that have piros in them, or piro. Elpiro means blush. Pirkodat is the break of dawn, so when the sun shines in a red color. Pirit literally means make it red, and that's the word we use for fry, okay? Emi, or evi, is linked with eating, okay? Esik is the conjugated form of eat. Emésztés, here you go. Emésztés means digestion. Evés is eating. Csecsemő literally means breast eater. And that's the word we use for baby. So as you can see, emi, evi, all of these things have to do with eating, drinking, digestion, consumption. And then we come to the EU part. U, there's no U in Greek. So theus is tous, and that is tűz, and that's the Hungarian word for fire. Tűz, okay? So what do we get if we add all this up? Well, what we get is piros tűz evő, red fire eater. That doesn't make much sense, actually. Could it be red fire drinker? Red fire consumer? What is a drink that could be called red fire? Could it be this? Did Prometheus steal fire for the sake of humanity, or did he steal the ability to make alcohol? Which is why the gods got angry. He stole alcohol and he learned to make it, and then he started drinking it. And then all of this suddenly makes sense. His liver being gradually destroyed is not a metaphor anymore. It is a medical condition, a medical consequence of his drinking habit. Him being chained to a rock is a metaphor for his addiction. The rock is immobile, fixed to a specific place. It's unchanging. And Prometheus, chained to it, clearly reflects his inability to change in his ways. Let's face it, the guy was an alcoholic. If we interpret this myth as I have just described to you, then we have to face another revelation. It wasn't the gods or Zeus who punished Prometheus. Prometheus punished himself by clinging to something that had a detrimental effect on his health. This teaches humanity a great big lesson. We should not be looking outside, searching for scapegoats, but we need to look within. And at this point, I'm quite convinced that mythology, all of it, is simply the teachings bestowed on humanity by some advanced people, let's call them. Mythological figures are archetypes, and they personify aspects of human characteristics, and all of the stories are lessons to be learned. We just need to interpret them the correct way, and I'm going to try to do that somehow using the Magyar language.